Hello. Okay, so with everything going on right now, I understand that many university students are unable to go back to their own university, and unfortunately, first years are unable to experience their typical first year's experience, basically. So here I am to share my first year's experience at UCalgary, and hopefully this video can help you see what's supposed to happen on orientation day, or just orientation week. UCalgary orientation is 2 days long, one with all the faculties with like the traditional ceremony and such, and the other one is like with your own faculties, where each faculties have different activities for their students. Okay, so let's get started. So of the morning of orientation, I was like super excited and kind of scared because I legit had no idea what's going on, what's gonna happen that day. Like it was just coming from a fresh high school student to a university student. It was just a bit overwhelming, I would say. All I got was a schedule of the day. I was just also really nervous because I moved from a small city to Calgary, and the campus was huge, and I was just really scared. I was scared to talk to people. I didn't know anyone, so it was really scary for me. Um, anyways, if you don't know, Calgary in the fall, it's like so cold in the morning, and then like it's boiling hot in the afternoon. Um, if you don't know, I get super cold easily, so that day I decided to wear a long sleeve shirt and some jeans. Horrible idea, by the way. Anyways, so I went to the dining center, which everyone called the DC for short, for some breakfast. And the DC is just your typical university dining center. It's a buffet style, which I'm a huge fan of. It's great. Sometimes it's the university DC dining center style, so don't have your hopes up too high. In front of the dining center, there are these little cupboards things that you put your backpacks in. Because they don't allow you to bring your backpacks just in case you steal some food. People do it anyway, so what's the point? When I first moved here, I was a little hesitant to put my backpack into those little cupboards, but then a few weeks later, I'm like, you know what? It's fine. No one's gonna steal your stuff. There's nothing important anyways. No one cares. The probably most valuable thing in your backpacks are your textbooks that cost a fortune. So after I ate my breakfast, I went to the Schulich School of Engineering, like the courtyard. And Schulich definitely has one of the most beautiful buildings on campus. Maybe I'm just a little biased because I'm an engineering student, but whatever. Look at it, it's beautiful. So FYI, if you don't know, you have to sign up for orientation. Or else, I don't know, you don't to participate, I don't know. Anyways, when you sign up, they give you a number, which indicates your orientation group. The orientation leaders will holding up signs with your group number, so you won't get lost. So when I went to find my orientation group, there were just people everywhere. There's just a bunch of people, like I would say hundreds, maybe 1,000 of people just in one spot together, screaming, yelling on top of their lungs, which was like super interesting. I was like, oh my gosh, this is scary, but it was fun. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah. So I went to find my group, and each group making their own circles. But there were like, I don't know, 20 groups, so it kind of looks more like this. The orientation leader would talk, and I could barely hear them over the other orientation leaders who are also trying to talk and screaming on top of their lungs for no apparent reason. So, while I was in this orientation group, it's just a typical introduction thing, like they ask you to do, like your name, where you're from, why you want to be in engineering. And almost everyone said because they like science and math and hated English. And I mean, that's valuable, but we all know it's because of the money. Anyways, one of the many things you get during orientation weeks is your faculty shirt. And each faculties have different colors. So since I'm in engineering, I get an orange shirt. So yellow is like science, red is art, purple is nursing, light green is kinesiology, dark green is medicine, dark blue is business, and light blue is education. While we were in our circle, our orientation leader taught us the engineering cheer. Each faculty have their own cheer, and the goal was to have a little fun game of each faculty singing their own cheer, and the loudest faculty wins during the ceremony. Personally, the engineering cheer was a little too cringy for me to sing out loud in the gym, but it was really fun. Plus, there were like 800 of us singing together, so it makes it less awkward. Anyways, so after what seems like forever standing outside in the sun, we were ready to go to the Jack Simpson's gym for the orientation ceremony. And this gym was huge. Like, I've never been to a gym this big before, and I was just like, there are so many people, and I was just kind of like, ooh, okay, but, it's a university. I mean, I understand it's like big as like University of Toronto big, but it was quite huge. It was also really cool to see all of like different colors in the gym with like indicating the different faculties. After the ceremony was done, we went to get lunch beside the paperclip, which to me doesn't look like a paperclip. It looks like, I don't even know. Anyways, lunch was sloppy joes, and I think it was sloppy joes. It was something like that, and it's some donut holes. It wasn't bad. However, finding a spot outside with like the weather was so hot that day, it was super difficult. It was when it was really hot, I decided to wear my t-shirt, like my faculty t-shirt, under my long sleeve. And let me tell you, I was just dying the whole day. So I had the idea to go to the bathroom to change my long sleeve shirt into my faculty t-shirt because I thought it would be better since it's only been half the day and I'm just too hot. Anyway, so I asked my orientation leader if I could go to the bathroom and asked when we were leaving for the next activity, which was touring the campus. He said we're leaving at 2, and I looked at my phone and it was like 1:40, so I thought, well, sweet, a lot of time to change and come back and meet the group. Oh boy, was I wrong. So when I got back to the group, they were nowhere to be seen, and you must be thinking, oh, maybe you were just fast too, like maybe just like you were late or something. No, I checked to make sure I wasn't late. It was like 1:55 or something, and they were gone, like legit gone. No one was there. So I started to panic. It's our first day on campus. I still have no idea where I am, and it was just huge. Like I lost my group, and you'd be like, it's so easy to find a group. No, there are millions of different groups around me with different faculties. Everyone's just running around, and it's just I was just freaking out. So I started to look for orange shirts and my group number. Yeah, nothing. There are just hundreds of orange shirts around. So at that point I knew my life was over. I didn't even have anyone's number for my group. So it was impossible for me to text them and find where they are. Tip number 1. Get your freaking group members' numbers when you meet them. Or else you can be in a situation like me. So at this point, many things are running in my head. I was like a lost puppy. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. I'm lost. I don't know where I am. It's my first day. I don't know anyone. So I just ran and just started to go in all directions. So I finally found my group in science theaters. Thank God. I kind of understand how hard it is to maintain a group as an orientation leader when there are thousands of just, students, their own peers running around. But my orientation leader didn't even know I was missing from the group. It's okay. I was kind of used to people not missing me when I'm not there anyways. So that's how half my day went. The other half was just first years going to the events that they picked when you sign up for orientation, like just mini events that last like 15 to like 30 minutes or so. You're supposed to pick 3 events. These events are like to help you transition from high school to university, and I thought that was some of the events I thought was really nice to go to and just learn and meet new people. Some of the activities I picked were what's a major and what's a minor, how to take notes effectively, and I forgot my third one because I skipped it to get food because I was hungry. Anyways, by the way, these events are held in these huge lecture halls. They hold like 400-ish people. Like, they're huge. The first time I've been there, I was like, my mind was blown. Like, my classes are like, I would say, like, my high school classes are like probably 20 to like 30 people-ish. And seeing these, I was like, holy heck. But anyways, after you go a few times, it doesn't seem as big. So I finished my day with the carnival of that the University of Calgary hosts for its incoming students every year during orientation week. There's a huge line, like, to get in, and you have to sign a document. Like, I've never signed any document for a school event before, so I was confused. Like, it was just weird. So at first I thought this event has some dangerous things, but no, it was just like to make sure that students don't sue the university if they hurt themselves doing something stupid. Like, I don't know, accidentally slip on the stairs or something. I don't know. Well, that's what I think the document was for. I didn't really read it, so. Anyways, it was pretty fun. Lots of games. You can win many prizes, and I got to take pictures with Rex, so that was fun. Overall, the first day was quite an experience that I'll probably remember forever. Until next time. Bye!